Hi there, everyone. My name is Sarah Beck. I'm a social worker with Communities and Schools of Greater Tarrant County, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about anger. We're going to do a couple of activities together, and we're going to have fun. So here we go. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is what is anger. For the purpose of this video, we're going to define anger as a feeling of being very upset or mad at something you feel is wrong or bad. And that feeling might be directed towards a person, like maybe a friend or a classmate, or someone in your family, like a brother or a sister, or it might be directed at a situation that you feel like is maybe unfair, or something that happened to you that you feel that you didn't deserve to happen to you. Anger is experienced by everyone. We all get angry sometimes. Grown-ups, kids, everyone. And anger is not a bad feeling. It's okay to be angry. But sometimes we feel so angry that it makes us want to do things like shout or yell at someone or even hurt someone or ourselves. And those are never okay things to do whenever we feel angry. So it's really important that we learn how to control our anger so that it doesn't reach the harmful level. Now, I want to do a little activity with you that I like to do sometimes to help me understand what anger might look like or feel like. I'm just using the Paint app on my computer, but you can use a piece of paper if you would like to do this at home. First, I'm going to draw an iceberg, and it's not a great iceberg, but it'll do. I'm going to draw some water. And when we talk about anger, anger is really just what we see at the tip of the iceberg. But really, there's a lot more going on below the iceberg. As you can see, I might look like I'm angry, but inside I might feel sad. I might feel scared. Oops. I might feel worry. Or I might just be tired. There's a whole lot of things I could be feeling that could be looking like I'm angry. I could be hungry or thirsty. I could maybe just be nervous about something, or I could be disappointed. There's a lot of emotions that we feel that exhibit or they show as if we're angry. And so the first step in being able to control our anger is to be able to recognize that sometimes our anger is really because we're feeling a lot of other things also. This next activity that I would like to do with you might seem a little bit silly at first, but it's one of my favorite activities to do that helps us to understand where anger starts in our bodies and what it feels like in our bodies. It's going to feel different for each one of us, which makes this activity really important. So I'm going to just draw a little stick figure man here. Again, I'm just using the Paint app on my computer, but you can use a piece of paper if you would like to do this at home. I'm going to make him have kind of an upset face. Give him a little bit of hair. Give him some hands. Now, for some people, when they feel angry, they might feel it first in their chest or their heart area. They might feel like their chest is really tight or like their heart is beating really fast. For other people, they might start feeling that their hands are becoming sweaty. Or some people might just start feeling really hot. That's supposed to be fire. And they might feel that in their throat, or in their ears, or maybe all over their body. Other people might feel like they need to cry, and that's okay. Some people might feel it all over their body. They might feel like the muscles all over their body are getting really tight and they feel hot or shaky. It's different for all of us. So I'd like you to take a few minutes and think about when you feel upset, when you feel angry, what does it feel like in your body, and where do you first feel those emotions? To change what your body feels like. Because if we know what our body feels like when we begin to get angry, then we're going to be better at being able to control our anger before it gets to an extreme level. Now that we have talked about what anger is and some of the reasons behind why we get angry and what anger feels like in our bodies, let's talk about some healthy ways that we can handle our anger so that it doesn't escalate. Now, this list is only just a few ways. It is not all of the ways that you can handle anger in a healthy way. You might have some strategies that are totally not on this list that work with you, and that is perfectly okay. You do you. The first one that I have listed here is music, and that can be either listening to music or playing music or even singing music yourself. The next one is physical activity. You want to make sure that's a safe physical activity that you have parent permission to take part in. The next one is art, like painting or writing or drawing. There's so many different art forms out there. This can look like a lot of different things. The next thing is to talk it out with an adult that you trust. That could be like your mom or your dad, maybe a grandparent or a teacher or a counselor at your school. And then lastly, to fuel your body. And that means eat something and drink something. Preferably eat something that's really yummy and really healthy for you, and drink some water or something else that's really healthy for you too. I hope that you are able to find one of these strategies or more than one of these strategies that works for you and helps you to handle your anger, whether you're at school or at home or wherever you could be. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you get to do some of these activities on your own at home. Let me just add a little disclaimer here that this video is not meant to be used as therapy, and it is not meant to be used as a substitute for receiving therapy, so please make sure that is not your intention when viewing and using this video. But besides that, thank you so much, and I hope you learned something.